Good morning, natural gas. It's Friday, April 17th, 2026. I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. And today, for the spot May contract, we're currently up just a touch here. We're currently trading at 266.40, up 1.7 cents or 0.6%. And as you can see, the RSI still remains in the positive territory. We've not been able to break out to the 13-period exponential moving average, which is at 272. That's our near-term target. So what's going on fundamentally? Let's take a look overseas. The Strait of Hormuz is officially opened by the Iranians. The United States says, not for your guys. So right now, there are a few boats trying to push through the Strait of Hormuz right now. And let's take a look over here at Ras Laffan. And we've got one LNG tanker. That's right. These are our two shuttle tankers taking gas from Qatar and bringing it all the way up to Kuwait. I'm not going to try and pronounce this. And over here, it's at Companion. This is the gas log. CRGY. It's over here outside of Kuwait. Oop, where is it? It's out here somewhere. 1 second. And here we go. It's sitting out here. It looks like it was trying to make a run for Kuwait. I don't know if they're turning off their AIS system here and making a move to bring gas into Kuwait, just south of Kuwait City, but it's been moving back and forth between Kuwait and, of course, Qatar. So what else is going on? Well, we've got the Sea Eagle. The Sea Eagle, HLC Eagle, is in the Gulf of America / Mexico. And it is sitting, as you can see here, just a few hundred miles off the coast of Louisiana right now. So this is making its way over into Beaumont. And as you can see over here, this is where the Golden Pass LNG facility is located right here. And right across the river here is where Cheniere, its Sabine Pass LNG facility, is currently loading 2 tankers right now. What else is going on? That's Golden Pass. It's up to 355,000 MMBTUs. Again, less than half of its total capacity for Train 1. And there is some talk that they've declined sales for the first 2 cargoes, which may mean they're not ready to fully produce Train 1 yet. They're still got some kinks to iron out of the system. How about the hourly chart? Well, we're currently above the daily pivot, which came in today at 263.80. We're holding right around resistance, as you can see, at 268.80. And we're just above that is 272.90. The RSI is negative at this stage. So it's saying, hey, we're going to be between the pivot and first resistance, possibly moving lower before we exit the week. And let's take a look at the strips. This is the Novi March strip, and we're down a little bit here today. We're down just 6 ticks to 392.80. The RSI has yet to turn up on the positive. We need to get above that 9-period moving average. It comes in at 398.40. How about the April through October 2027 strip? And this is positive right now. The RSI is turning up. As you can see, we're above the 9-period exponential moving average, which came in at 324.80. We're currently trading at 323.70, and we're up 1.4 cents. How about the weather? The 8 to 14-day temperature outlook is above normal for the Pacific Northwest and parts of Florida, but below in the midsection of the country. That's that cold front we've been talking about. We do have surge of heat, and then that cold pushes it out to sea before building back up again. So let's take a look at that. As you can see here from the forecast, there's that warmth we have right now, but that cold air comes in and pushes it all the way out to sea, and then it builds again in the west. And then that heat starts to push all the way up into the upper Midwest, as you can see, getting up to 92 degrees, it seems to be indicating here for Nebraska, which is incredible because Dallas is only 77. Quite odd. And as you can see, this is pushing over to the northeast. And as you get in later into the forecast period, get more and more mild temperatures coming down through the midsection of the country. And as you can see right here, late in the period, the warmer temperatures are stuck along the coast and along the west coast. That's the U.S. Gulf Coast and the West Coast. And as we get through the forecast period all the way to the end, that heat finally starts to build yet again in early May. How about Europe? Well, this is the colder weather we've been looking for. Here it is on April the 27th. It's below normal temperatures here. This is anywhere from 5 to 10 degrees below normal. And as you can see, it encompasses much of Europe, all the way from Germany, Brussels, all the way over into Ukraine and down into Turkey. And as you get through the forecast period, that continues to for Eastern Europe, and it just kind of lingers here all the way through into early May for Eastern Europe. How about the storage levels? Well, it's just below 30% for Europe as a whole, with France actually increasing their storage injections here, but everybody else is flat. This is a 2-day lag. How about Norway? This is the gas production here. It's a little bit less than it was last year. There is some maintenance at the Troll platform facility and the onshore plant. This is normal. This is what happens. We get maintenance here between April and all the way through September. But right now, Europe needs a lot of gas because Asia is actually outbidding for LNG, despite the milder temperatures here in China and Japan. But as you can see here, there's some colder temperatures coming in through the 19th into the capital city of Beijing. And this is pushing east into Korea's and parts of eastern China provinces. This continues for a few days before some warmer temperatures come back in through the forecast period. But then there's some colder weather comes in around the 1st of May. And let's take a look at ERCOT. This has been keeping a cap on natural gas prices here. And look what's going on for renewable production here. We've got renewables anywhere from 47,000 to 48,000 for much of the day here today. And our total demand today is around 64,500 megawatts. So this is right now for renewables. They're actually 70% of the fuel mix, and that's keeping a cap on natural gas. As you can see, less than 10,000 megawatts moving into the system from natural gas right now. How about the U.S. nuclear fleet? It's doing quite well, and currently right now we're at 18.4 gigawatts that are offline. This is below the 5-year average. Again, we've peaked early, about a month early, and we're going to get ready for summer because it's been hot and dry in the south. Everybody's getting ready. As you can see here, we've got 4 nuclear units that are fully down, including Palisades, which we hope will be coming online before June. And here's the Saharan air layer. Again, June 1st starts the Atlantic hurricane season, and this is going to inhibit any storm development. So our focus for storms, if this continues like it did last year, is going to be from Panama back into the Gulf of America for storm development. And let's take a look at the drought, and it continues to be exceptional drought here, as you can see in parts of Colorado, Florida, and Arkansas. It is dry, folks. We desperately need the rain. We could use a hurricane or two. I know it sounds horrible, but we could really, really use the water. How about stocks? Well, everything is in the red today because the Strait of Hormuz is open and crude oil dropped $13 per barrel. And as a result, everything in the energy sector is down, including Magnolia behind me here, down 7%. So things are stabilizing in natural gas, but that doesn't help anybody in the CNXs, CRKs, or BKVs. No, everything is being pulled down because of crude oil. And again, let's recap here for the spot May contract. We're currently trading at 266.20, up 1.5 cents or 0.57%. The RSI is positive. We'll look to see if we can test at 272. It is the weekend. We've got that weekend risk. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.